babies. What's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimi Shortly Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a far long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking part? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. Oh my word. Like, guys, see, in fact, I don't even know how to actually display how I feel right now. You know, the how will I put it? The housemates here, they had their wager tax today, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am impressed. Like this creativity, they just showcase, you know, the cultures, varieties in South Africa. Like, as I'm talking to you, I feel like I need to get to South Africa myself to experience these cultures myself, these various cultures myself, like, the people, the food, the way they think, in fact, everything. So guys, let me just let's just but I'm gonna say I'm impressed, guys. I am so impressed on today's wage attacks. So the housemates went in their numbers inside the marina for their wage attacks, and then they kicked off after Biggie actually told them what it is supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, how they're supposed to present, in the order they're supposed to present. So then first off was to showcase their creativity, like, because Biggie said it is all about creativity, showcasing Zanzi, so that the world would see. When people hear in Zanzi, what do you expect people to think? So, and the housemates actually told Biggie, hold my beer, because they were really ready this time around, because the first tax they failed, I think they had to buckle up. So guys, first off, let me give a shout out to Mpumi. Let me give a shout out to that chick. Like, that lady carried that. If you do, they say that she carried this wage attack with her on her back and with her full chest. I actually could not use her picture because the picture was actually showing her side boobs, and I think it will not be allowed. So I do not want, but I would definitely use her picture, on my thumbnail. So first off, shout out with Mpumi, because the tax started off with her. She was lying still on stage, and when she stood up, she started chanting. The emotions she used in chanting those words, it was giving. When they were practicing yesterday, she was doing loads of mistakes. She was actually tense, But I was looking at her. I'm like, this girl, she would do this well. Guess what? She did not even just did it well. She outdid herself. The chants, speaking and everything, the reactions on her body, And then afterwards, she sang the song like, that, guys, I don't know, I cannot sing that song, but I wanted to sing it right now, but I cannot sing that song. Then when she started chanting and singing the song, Makeke came out like a hunter, the way, oh my god, like a warrior walking. No, I love that. They said it's Khoisan culture, right? I'm sure you guys, if you're South African, you should know about that culture. And yeah, shout out to Leema. She was the one that reminded the housemate about the Khoisan culture, and I think the model they used for that particular tribe, that is Mpumi and Makeke, I think it is the perfect models, because I remember it actually leads to quarrels when what's her name, Leema, said she wanted to be a model for that particular tribe because she actually brought up the idea. But thank God she wasn't, because I don't think she would have done it perfect the way Mpumi did. Like Mpumi, oh no, Mpumi really outdid herself. Afterwards, the housemates, were coming out in their numbers, to showcase their clothing. So we have the models and we have the housemates who are actually talking on the clothes. So among the models, we have Mpumi, Makeke, we have Willie, we have Mitch, we have Els, we have who again, we have Jarid and Fahima, we have Neo, and who again, okay, I think that is for the models, and then we have this baby Chuenza too, and then for the speakers, that's when the models walk, come out, when they walk on the runway, then the speaker would have to come speak, So for the speakers, we have Pale, we have Sammy M, we have Papa Ghost and Mama Ghost, that is Papa Ghost and Lerato, and we have Z, and then we have Leema, Okay, and then who again? Who again? I think yeah, that is it. And then we have Young Papi and Mark Jr. Yes, and also among the models is Sinaya. Sinaya is also a model, So I'm gonna also give a shout out to Yolanda. She knows how to walk on the runway like baby girl. Her work is giving a model. You don't even need to ask, oh, is this one a model or not a model? And also, I am giving a shout out to Z. Baby girl actually was stuck in that machine, walking. Like, I did not see anyone who handled that machine like Z did handle that machine, And some of the housemates were kind of outspoken. When you see them talking, you know that no, presenting is this people's job. Just like Mark Jr. Mark Jr. bringing out himself to the limelight, I think he actually did good to himself, because if not, people would not know he could actually do well the way he just did. Mark Jr. actually spoke well without looking at the books. I'm talking about the people who were actually talking about the dress without looking at the books, And then we have, what's her name? Ballet. Ballet also spoke well without looking at the books at all. Sammy M also spoke well, So the housemates, in fact, they all did well. Like, they literally did well. And also shout out to the head of Housemade. Like, guys, after the runway, it was the dancing part. The housemates started, the dance. It was so interesting. Like, I enjoyed it. Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? I don't know. You can actually tell me your say regarding this. So the housemates, when it comes to the dancing part, they also killed it. They came out in their numbers, display with the sound and everything. Because of course, yes, I am a Nigerian. I'm not a South African, and I'm not used to some of the, the chants and the way they do things and that. But it was giving our understanding that, oh, this is cultural stuff, because of course I know my culture and I know how we do things too. So after the housemates finished with their dancing and everything, then it is time for verdicts. As Biggie was like explained, I also gave them some accolade. This Biggie is so calm. He actually did put them in a tense, like he was like explained everything, and then called out the head of house, Honorable Neo. Like, I love this Neo. I think among the disruptors, it is Neo for me. Like, she has this ginger. Neo has this ginger. In fact, none of the housemates could say nah. Like, there was a time she actually sparked when she called them for practice, and they were like, tired. And she was like, see, if you're not going to practice, you have to leave this place and goodbye. For now, we have to practice. And guys, guess what? Everybody came on attention to practice. That is how head of house should. I think the reason why the housemate has been rating her a 10-10, even a 11-10 back to back in the diary session, was because she actually is a good head of house. None of the housemates said less about her. Everybody was saying actually, something good about her. So then Biggie asked her about the Housemade Performance, because Biggie said he actually did a cooking task for them, also did a dancing competition for them, so as to unite them together because of the various diversities, like bring them together because of this particular wager tax. But yet it may seem as though some housemates could not cooperate, and some were sleeping while others were working hard and all of that. So Biggie asked the head of house to confirm it, and the head of house was like, yes, Biggie, we all tried, but at the same time, at the point, there was a time there was a slack, but we actually let her get back to our feet, and everybody joined hands together to actually make, the team work, And then Biggie was like, okay, sit down and now ask, is there any other person who wants to contradict or who has something different to say about what the head of house just said? And then Els raised her hand. So, and Els now said, Biggie, the only time we slept, it was the head of house that gave us a go-ahead order to actually rest. And Biggie said, okay, that is also noted. Afterwards, the housemate was calm. They were so scared because Biggie, he kind of puts that twist like, but as if he do not appreciate their work, like they tried, but they really do not try. So the housemates were so scared. You needed to see their face. And the sound, when Biggie wanted to give his verdict, the sound was giving, until Big Brother said, congratulations. They just say congratulations. All of the housemates just jumped up. They all jumped up in jubilation because we know, that they really want to win this wager. They really did their best. Like, even you watching it, you would know this is fun. Even while they started, when Mpumi displayed, guys, I already said, no, Biggie, this is a win. I foresee win, and they all jumped up. Biggie asked them to see it. The only person who did not jump up was Papa Ghost. Papa Ghost did not jump up, and of course, while others jubilate and Biggie asked them to settle down, and he said he said okay, they have won their wager, they're gonna have supply of food, blah 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 blah, and then Biggie now said another news is that, remember I told you guys already that the dancing competition, that the top two, the team green and team orange, actually did the final dance today, this afternoon, as at 12 noon. So now Biggie actually want to call the overall winner for the dancing challenge. And guess the team that won? It was Team Orange. Yeah. That is congratulations to Z, Sammy M, and Neo. This week is Neo's week, I'm telling you. So they are the one that won over Liema, Mitch, and Mpumi. I actually did watch the dance here, and I think I preferred Team Orange today. I'm not gonna lie. While some people are ranting, they said, "Oh no, Biggie is supposed to be Team Green," because of their faves are there and all of that. But to me, who watched this show on a neutral form, I think Team Orange merits the win. Guys, what do you think? Anyways, Biggie said the Team Orange are gonna receive their reward on Saturday. So guys, I told you guys while Biggie announced the wager win, all the housemates rejoiced. They stood up, in jubilation, except for Papa Ghost. And guess what? This did not actually sit well among some of the housemates, as they already started talking about it immediately they got into the house. Pale, Chuenza and Taki was found together in the room, having the convo, as Pale was like, did you see that this dude was not even happy when we won? So he was expecting we are not going to win this task because he did not hear the tax, because he did not lead. They have no Papa Ghost, that this person that has the team leader spirit, that they feel he's quite authoritative. Remember, the perception they have of him is authoritative, power hungry, and all of that. So now they are like, he's not rejoicing because he was not the one that had the team. Now he's not happy that we won. They were just discussing it. I'm very sure Mark Jr. would also discuss Sam, because I know Mark Jr. has been, monitoring what's his name, Papa Ghost. He also have conversation with Neo in the head of house lounge, saying, oh, these people are not happy that they are not leading. The couples are not happy. While they were actually having that convo about Papa Ghost, the camera ensued on him, where he was actually feeling himself, trying to look like baby boy that he is, pack up his hair and all of that. And his babe ran to him like, Papa Ghost, how do you feel winning our wager? As if she knew. Guess what Papa Ghost said? Oh, it was cool. And the girl was like, as if you do not care. That was what the girl said, like, as if you do not care. The girl now walked out of him, and he was like, I react over excitement in a different way. Why he said that? Because while all the housemates were saying, oh, he was not happy they won, I wanted to buy into that idea, But why he said, I react over excitement in a different way, I actually came back to real life and remember myself. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I am this kind of person. There is a way I rejoice over things. Maybe when I'm supposed to do all those, yeah. It's not when I would do it. When it happened, it would be like, I would be so calm. Like I will not be all over the place, like that. Maybe later as it dawned on me. That is one thing with me. And I have tried to actually control that part, especially where there are other people. Like, for example, maybe, okay, let me use one, for example, real life experience. My sister bought a car, The excitement I show about my sister buying that car, that was not exactly how I really feel. I was happy inside of me, but to showcase it, like opening it, yeah, that was not the mood. But I had to open that it and show it off, because if you do not show it off, they would not judge you based off your mind, because they can't see your mind. Sure, you get. They would not judge you based off your mind. So you have to react, because you don't expect everybody to understand that kind of reaction. They'll be like, oh, this person seems jealous, or this person do not, So in my innermost mind, I might be happier than others, but the reaction might not be given. So knowing fully well that people might judge based off that reaction, what you have to do, because of the public, you have to show off that seat, open up, even be louder than others. So when he said that, I just remembered myself. Oh, this guy is more like I was like, oh, I can relate because, I am like that too. But at the same time, the question is, truly, is it because of the way, his own excitement must not come jumping over and all of that, though the housemates are already thinking about that. I'm very sure if there's going to be nomination next week, they would definitely mention Papa Ghost yet again. Meanwhile, still on Papa Ghost, earlier today, they were actually telling Leyema on how their ship formed, how their ship started. Lerato was like, she was kind of not feeling herself, and it was Papa Ghost who came through for her. That was how it started, but initially, she was taking it as a fling, because I remember Lerato was telling Biggie that she's going to be playing Papa Ghost and Bravo B, but guess what? It is now real. That ship is the one to look out for, because I think they are serious. Yeah, they are. So guys, what's his name? Makeke had a conversation with, what's her name again? Yolanda today. I was trying to tell her to tune down a bit on her reactions towards things and all the things, the way she reacts to things. Remember Yolanda issue with the house on being noisy and loud. Yeah, sorry, I say Papa Ghost. Makeke was actually advising her today. Now, talking about Makeke, Mark Jr. had a conversation. When Mark Jr. was having conversation with Fahima today, he said Makeke is the housemaid that has the purest heart out of all. He now said purest heart in the form that not because of that he's over good or something, but he has the purest heart in form that he's somebody that is not here with a strategy, that he's not really here to come and be playing game, being mercy, or act up for anything. That he's just neutral. And they have seen people talk about that Makeke is just in the house, just to be himself. Like he's not really there to be a people pleaser, or like to actually act for the fans to say, oh no, I want this person. That is a natural housemate. And then Mark Jr. said about that today again. Do you think that is true? Anyways, also talking about Mark Jr., Palais said she is so happy that Mark Jr. came out of his shell, because it is so sweet seeing him outside. And truly, you're not gonna lie, that dude is actually funny, and I mean Mark Jr. Coming from Rainy Zion, after watching this show for almost 2 weeks now, I can confidently say Papa Ghost is the most handsome guy this season. A full package real man. The most handsome, you say? Anyways, guys, I do not know. Right? Because to me, I do not think he is the most handsome though, but he is swagalicious, like he has swag. Anyways, babies, I will be dropping my voice. It is pool party o'clock, okay? I'll maybe definitely see you guys after the pool party, or maybe before the pool party, you never can tell. But it is goodbye. See you guys later.